All right, this round was a round where streaks were snuffed out and a couple of coaches lost their cool. Now, Canberra, they consolidated their place inside the top four with a great performance against the Panthers, who were aiming for 8 straight. However, that came to a grisly end at Panthers Stadium. There was a halftime altercation, firstly between their captain, James Maloney, and referee Ashley Klein, then between their coach, Ivan Cleary, whose shirt fronted the referee. Andy Raymond was on the sideline for Fox League.
So, Vonnie, this is exactly where I was standing, just minding my own business as half-time blew. James Tamou and Ashley Klein had come in from the field and were standing right here having quite the discussion, polite discussion, but forceful enough. For the Panthers, their frustrations were evident. It's out of passion, it's out of that search for perfection. From here, though, I hear a voice offering suggestions to Ashley Klein. Turn to my right, and there is the Panthers coach, Ivan Cleary. It's simply a no-no in any sport at any level for a coach to be talking to in any way, shape or form mid-game a match referee, let alone questioning him or offering him advice. Now, Ivan has potentially escaped a bullet here. Ashley Klein, because he was talking with James Tamou, has not heard anything Ivan has said, therefore it's not in the official NRL match report. So officially, that's where this ends. Ivan Cleary with something to say, but no one heard it, apart from us.
An eyewitness account from Andy Raymond. Excellent stuff for your Sunday afternoon rugby league. Now, a very cagey Ivan Cleary said he just wanted a little bit of clarity when questioning Ashley Klein.
I might have spoke to her. Yeah, possibly. It wasn't. No, you can ask them. There's nothing untoward.
That would suggest there was some frustration there, though.
I just wanted to clarify something. Yeah, which I mean, probably happens every week. You know, you're trying to get some clarification around certain things. So yeah, it's no big deal. That's honestly, that's like most other games for us this year. I don't want to, but I can't sit in. We've lost. You know. And have a whinge about it. There were definitely some line ball, but they're probably in every game. If there's line ball calls, your captain goes and asks stuff. Like come on, guys, it's not a big deal. I'm sure if you ask the refs, they would say the same thing.
Ivan Cleary there speaking after that Panthers loss. Now, we know his character, he's not a confrontational character by nature. So for him to then try to approach the referee at halftime, which he knows is a complete no-no and well out of protocol. I mean, has Ivan escaped pretty lightly here?
Well, it might not have been Bob Fulton saying that he hopes Billy Harrigan gets run over by a cement truck, and it might not have been Gus Gould getting sent from the sidelines of the old Sydney Football Stadium by Billy Harrigan as well when the Panthers were playing the Sharks back in 94. But it's a no-go zone. It's black and white. It is an absolute no-go zone, Von. And as we heard from Ivan after the press conference and we heard from Andy in that eyewitness account, there's no question that it's happened. So I think from an NRL point of view, they're going to have to take some sort of action, because you can't have coaches randomly bumping officials at half-time and starting to try and suggest...
What was the issue?
Well, the issue... As far as we understand, the issue was that there's a view the Panthers believe the Raiders were allowed to lie down and win the ruck, and there was too much interference in that department. Mick, did you have a view on it?
I think it's frustration. It was doomed the game of the round. Obviously, the Panthers had won 7 straight coming up against a side that's been entrenched in the top 4 all season. No doubt it would have been all week the test that Ivan Cleary's side wanted, and the fact that they had so much possession. They had the first 8 sets of 6. Joey Tarpany came up with error on play 3 in their first set of 6. And after that, the Panthers had, I think, the next 10 minutes of football attacking the Raiders' line. And the minute the Raiders got the footy, they went down the other end and scored a try and ended up leading 12-6 at half-time. I think the frustration just spilled over. Simple as that.
Moses, you're the captain of the West Tigers. It is your job to question the referee. Now, we saw James Maloney. He rushed up to Ashley Klein, who was trying to restore order at half-time, and Ashley was saying, no, Jimmy, you've got to go away. You are getting very, very confrontational here, and threatened to sin bin him if he kept going on with it. That's when James Tamou came over and was like, right, let's try and mediate this situation. well, I mean, it's just a mismatch when James Tarmo's looming over the top of you. But as a captain, how do you manage this situation?
Yeah, look, obviously, I think Mick summed it up perfectly. It was frustration. It was obviously, they started the game really well, had a high possession rate, and they didn't get the result they wanted. So they were frustrated. And look, at the 50-50 calls, you just got to ask the question. But at the end of the day, the call's been made. There's not much you can do about it. He wasn't going to go back and change it.